What if I told you that I'm holding the keys to the door that you've been trying to open for years? The door to a completely different reality for you. A reality where you meet your truest self, the best version of yourself, which is the most authentic for you. Let me introduce myself. I am Meshy, and the reason why I created Truly Her Life, which is a women-only podcast and network, is because I know that I have the ability to change your life forever. How is it possible? Well, because I've changed mine. I changed my own life multiple times, and I'm going to be here helping you. I'm going to be here teaching you, and I'm going to be here inviting other professionals to help us out on this journey. We actually only need 3 different things to get there, and those 3 things are secrets that we don't talk about enough. But those are very simple and easy to implement steps that you and we can both do, and we can both have in our lives, and we can both achieve whatever we want to achieve, whatever success looks like to us. It is more than doable. But what are these 3 secrets that we need to know in order to get from point A to point B with the least resistance and having the best times of our lives during that? Well, the first thing that we need is truth and clarity. Why is that? Because without the right information, with fake information, with information that is misleading, that is not completely true, or that is true for only a subgroup of people, and we're not in that group, then we have issues, because we don't even know what we're building on. We don't even know what we should do. If you do not have the right information, you cannot make the right choices. And not making the right choices is not going to get you from point A to point B, from your current reality to your dream reality, which is very, very much real and very easy to get there. But without the truth and the clarity that is sometimes missing, or a lot of times missing, especially when we're talking about women, because a lot of information are misleading for us, and a lot of information are not really specific to us or targeted to us, then we have issues. That is the first step. The second step is having the right community. People who are going to actually help you with evolving into the best version of yourself. And honestly, without the right community, we're stuck, because we do not have the right support from other people, the right mirrors from other people, the right tools from other people. Everything that we can learn from each other, it can be synergy. But without each other, what do we have? Who are we? If we do not have the right community that is going to support us, that is extremely important. We still need one more step in order to get there. One more step that is completely on us. Because information, sometimes it's not really on us, If we do not know the right resources, if we do not know the right people, then there's an issue with getting the right information. But I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to be here. I'm going to have the right guests who are going to help us understand everything that we're not taught, everything that we're missing, everything that is there for you to get there where you want to go. The second step, community and environment, is also something that I can offer you here. This is the reason why it's not only a podcast. This is the reason why it's a network also. This is the reason why we are going to create amazing opportunities for us to meet up in real life and have a community that is going to help us along the way. But the third step, that is completely on you. And I told you that I can single-handedly change your life. Well, it's partially true. I can change your life if you let me. But if you let me, you have to let me help you with the third step, which is, it's consistency. It's consistently taking the right steps in order to get wherever you want to go. And I cannot do that for you. No one can do that for you. And that is something that I also had to learn, because it's beautiful that you want to follow people online. It's beautiful that you want to get inspired by them. It is amazing. That's amazing. But that's not for all the 3 steps. That is for step 1 and maybe step number 2. But step number 3, that is you. That is completely you. But I know something that you probably don't. And that is step number 3 actually looks the worst and the most exhausting step, but that is going to be the highest return step. That is going to be the easiest step ever after you just start doing it. Because the first step of trying to implement, doing everything that you actually learned, doing everything that you actually observed, the first step is sometimes the hardest. Most of the time it's the hardest. But we both know that if you just start it, and you just don't even think about it. You just don't even think about how hard it is going to be or how consistent you have to be. You just start, and then you slowly build up consistency, and you slowly build up taking action every single day. Girl, in the next year, your life is going to completely change, and I guarantee that. So that is number 3. Consistency and taking action is not enough if you do not understand what seasons are you in your life, what is the most important priority for you, and what is something that you actually want to achieve. And for that reason, we need to talk about vision boards, we need to talk about your 2026 vision, and we need to talk about New Year's resolution, but not in a way that you were always thought about, because we cannot do everything at the same time. We can do everything, but at different times, and we have to be completely laser focused on our strategy for that particular time of our lives. And with that, I'm going to help you in the next video. But girl, before I go, I need you to understand something. We are all in it together. It is a women's network for a reason. It is a women-only podcast for a reason. And that reason is that we need to help each other. And in order to help each other, I will need you to act as a Girl Scout that you are. Share this video with anyone who might benefit from joining a community like this, who might benefit from knowing the right information. Because here, you and I, we will be having conversations with professionals about all the important topics that we actually both need to understand and we both need to get better at. And it's not something that you can just Google or ask ChatGPT about and get the amazing results and the amazing answers and the life experiences that all these amazing women have. So, please, share this video with anyone who would benefit from this, and also don't forget to subscribe, like, and let me know in the comments which of these 3 steps are the ones that are mostly lacking in your lives, because I want to know, I want to help. I will see you in the next one.